Bola Ahmed Tinubu do that? What is happening under Bola Ahmed Tinubu now? That this Fulani Ekpa Boko Haram, they will carry Nigerian army, they will kill them, they will video it, they will post it on the internet. They are working freely. But let me remind you, instead of the federal government to do the needful, they said Biafra is the problem of Nigeria. They go over Samuel Ekpa in Finland. They said they will silence Samuel Ekpa. They hold Mazinam the Kanu in the 100 years is over going to 5 years. Let me shock you the latest. Buhari that you are calling, Buhari cannot cut on them because Buhari is part of people who brought them to Nigeria. In 2015 election, Buhari threatened Jonathan that if you force yourself on us, I will make your government ungovernable. Who are the people Buhari was boasting with to make the Nigeria ungovernable? It was not with soldiers, it was not Nigeria police, it was this Fulani men that imported from different Africa, Mali. Buhari himself used his mouth, say it. He said the people who are killing Nigeria, these Fulani who are killing Nigeria are not Nigeria Fulani. They are Fulani from Mali, Burkina Faso. The governor of Benue State have testified to it. Sidious Musa have also said it. Now, if they agree that these people are not Nigeria Fulani, how did they enter into Nigeria? Why is it difficult for this present government to stop this Fulani? Let me shock you. New Ribado yesterday, look at the Igbos. The Biafra say, stop calling Biafra Day, May 30, call it Igbo Day. How is it that New Ribado will now give order to Igbo what they want? Just imagine now that New Ribado now will tell Yoruba, say, stop calling Oduduwa, call it Yoruba. How dare the Fulani man dictating for a whole tribe? People who were stranger in Nigeria, they are strangers. They know what we have here. We have the Wazobia, we have the Yoruba, we have the Asa, we have the Igbo. Do we have Fulani? Is there make Fulani men? Fulani men are now one, are now dictating for Igbo. This is what they will do. That it's not Biafra. That's why you can now see the fools. Somebody like a chief priest yesterday kneeling down before the vice president. The vice president even value his phone more than him. He was just operating his phone, was looking, look at this mumu. But let me shock the world. Many people will not believe me. What chief priest is looking for? Chief priest want to succeed Opus of Dima as the governor of Imo State. This is the plan that is going on now. That is why he ran to the vice president, kneel down and beg. And they took him. Tinubu also take him. Tinubu have ambition to be a governor. They are in one accord. Tinubu, chief priest, Davido, they are together. They are caucus. They belong to allegedly one confraternities. So they are moving now. As Tinubu want to become the governor of Lagos State, chief priest is also aiming to be the governor of Imo State to succeed Opus Odema. These are the game plan. Many people have not seen it coming. That's why you are seeing Opus chief priest now is running from left and right after he kneeled down for the vice president of Nigeria. Tinubu and Davido took him to the president. I have the video where he also kneeled down before the president. And even the president of Nigeria said, he said, chief priest, what APC cannot do does not exist. As I speak to you now, chief priest is on his way to succeed Hope Uzodinma in Imo State.
But now, we must never, because we are looking at the fact that the armed S-men are not being treated as terrorists. We saw former governor of Benue State said that the government should also declare Miyetti Allah as terrorists, the same way they declared IPOB members. Is that the way forward, Waymaker?
Yes, it is what we keep saying it time without number, that Buhari declaring IPOB as a terrorist was the biggest mistake of his life. Maybe the hatred they have in Igbo, he unleashed it with Mazinam Kanu, because I see no reason the Biafra you are declaring the terrorists of the nation, they are in their territory, fighting for their land, to secure their land. Now, Miyetti Allah that are moving from one region, they are Yoruba land, they are Igbo land, they are in the middle belt where I came from. They are killing fine people. They are not even hiding it. Today, as we speak, Buhari is not saying anything about it. As I speak to you now, this Miyetti Allah group has been recognized as a terrorist organization in the world. That's why Nigeria government refused to accept that they are terrorists, because they are the one, they claim the whole Nigeria. They claim they are the owner of Nigeria. And you don't be surprised if you see that they are not fighting these people the way they're supposed to fight it. People that matter are backing them up. That's why Sultan of Sokoto came out on air and told Nigeria that social media is a terrorist organization. Because it is through the help of social media, they are exposing their evil deeds. How okay, if not the help of social media, how will the Benue State, how will the Benue people know that the people who are coming, they are Fulani from Nasarawa State, they will come and kill, they will go back? As I speak to you now, have you ever seen Sudan or Sokoto talk about the Fulani Ekpa, what they are doing in Nigeria? You just said it now that Buhari have not said anything. Ribado, the work Buhari Tinubu gave to him. Have you ever seen him criticize what these Fulani men are doing? They are all Fulani. They are not criticizing their people. These people are foreigners. That's why they are coming to Nigeria to destroy Nigeria. They want to conquer Nigeria and take Nigeria by all means. The only people who are not giving them the way to conquer Nigeria are the Igbos. And that's why they see Igbo as an obstacle. They are trying all their possible means now to capture numbers of Igbos, to impose religion on them, to select most of the Igbo to impose them on power so that they can achieve it. But it's very difficult. It is very difficult. That's why they are doing all their possible best to silence Ekpa, to silence Kanu. Don't forget what newvideo said. Newvideo that there's nothing like a hyper agitation anymore. That it is dead on arrival. He said May 31st is not going to hold. Why is he saying this? Because he knows that Kanu is in the hand of the ESS. Ekpa now, his case is coming up on the 30th of August. So all these things, they are intentionally doing it to empower these their men to conquer Nigeria.
Now, let's go to another topic again this lovely morning. Now, we saw how Donald Trump said he's going to strike terrorists, and we saw him how he struck Al-Shabaab. Do you think that Donald Trump should intervene on this S-men? We saw how they named them the 4th most dangerous terrorist group in the world. Should Donald Trump intervene and save Nigerian Christians from these killings?
No, it will be very difficult for Donald Trump to intervene in the case of Nigeria, because other countries that you think Donald Trump intervene, the government ready for help, and Donald Trump will give them help. But in the case of Nigeria, Nigerians are not ready for help. The leaders. Bola Ahmed Tinubu tell you that you have a problem in Nigeria that Donald Trump want to come. Will Donald Trump just wake up one day and say, I want to come and destroy Fulani headmen that are killing the Christians? It should not be possible. The only thing Donald Trump can do for Nigeria is to put on so that Nigeria can divide, everybody go their own separate way. As I've said it, I will not have my opinion. I say whether these Peter Obi people are running after now, which is the best candidate for me, but it cannot solve the problem of Nigeria. If Peter Obi come today, Fulani men will still be in the hierarchy of power. Fulani will still be in the hierarchy of power. They will still be dictating. The president alone cannot solve the problem. So that's why I said the best solution is that whether you should restructure the country, let every region should be on their own. Fulani men will be on their own. Hausa will be on their own. The Igbo, the Yorubas will be on their own. But any person that comes to power without you restructuring the country is just a waste of time. It's a waste of time. You cannot achieve anything with this. I've said it time without number. If you bring angel to heaven to come and repair Nigeria, it cannot repair Nigeria the way it is now, because the foundation is destroyed. Somebody need to come and destroy this foundation and rebuild it. How do you rebuild the foundation of Nigeria? It's about restructuring this country. Let everybody go on their own and go and repair their radio. If you don't want to restructure, divide the country. Let the Yoruba nation go. Let Biafra go. Let Arewa go. If you want to split into 6, you split it. Let everybody go so that we can have rest of mind. I spoke to a friend of mine in Ghana yesterday. He's telling me the peace in Ghana. Ghana build house, they don't need fence. There is security in Ghana. You see, that's why you are seeing many Nigerians are running to Ghana. Even Nigerian politicians are there. Full Ghana. They build houses in Ghana, they are living well. Because in Nigeria here, it's not like, oh, somebody is traveling to Ibadan here, they kidnap you around the way. It's not in Ibadan. You can no longer travel on road from Lagos to for Abuja. So for me, it's a very serious problem that we need to work on. That's why I advise Bola Ahmed Tinubu, stop thinking about 27 elections, that you want to be second term. Do the needful first so that Yoruba people will respect you forever and ever. Restructure this country. Give Yoruba what Yoruba wants. All this you are fighting for now, even if you become president of Nigeria 8 years without restructuring this country, what will be the outcome of you after you leave office? Yoruba people will definitely suffer for the rest of their life, because if any Hausa man take over from you, they will make life ungovernable for the Southwest people. They will make life governable for the Igbos. The best thing Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be thinking now is to restructure the country. Use this power now. Let me shock you before you ask me another question. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is an hypocrisy man. In the sense that when he was the governor of Lagos, he was shouting that the problem of Nigeria, state policing is the best. As I speak to you now, the governor of 36 states have agreed for state policing. The House of Reps, Senator have agreed for state policing. But the presidency now refused to sign for state policing because they don't want to reduce the power of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. APC now that they are on power now, before 2015 they were shouting, oh, we know the problem of Nigeria, restructuring is the problem. When we come, we're restructuring Nigeria. Buhari came to destroy this country 8 years, he did not talk about restructuring. Now Bola Ahmed Tinubu is there now. He has spent 2 years. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not concerned about restructuring now. You can see the problem. So for me, one Nigeria in this way is a waste of time.
Oh, you don't believe in one Nigeria?
One Nigeria is a waste of time. And even the same Bola Ahmed Tinubu that is there now, I've said it once, that no one Nigeria is a scam. He went there now because he said, want to become a president. You can see, right from Obasanjo up to this state, can you boast hand on your chest and that you are in Nigeria? What have you achieved as a Nigerian man? What has Nigeria done for you? That's the question. It's a scam. If you are telling me that one Nigeria is not a scam, who named Nigeria? What is the meaning of Nigeria in the tribe you come from? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Hausa? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Igbo land? If you cannot give me this answer, Nigeria is a scam. Jonathan have said it is on the public domain. Nobody is in Nigeria. Nobody is. What is the meaning of Nigeria, for goodness sake? And that's why I'm saying it now, that restructure this country or you divide the country. If you restructure this country now, Yoruba go and form their own Yoruba nation, they control themselves, Lagos State will govern them. Igbo will go on their own. Let them know everybody know how to govern themselves. If it is the others that want to use the Boko Haram as they want to turn the north to Afghanistan, to Pakistan, to Syria, if the leader like it, let them feel it.
Now let's go to each of Peter Obi. Should Peter Obi abandon the Nigerian presidency and support Biafra? Because many Igbos are divided, even though they are from the middle belt. We can speak about it. That instead of Peter Obi talking about Nigerian presidency, he should fight for Biafra. Should he abandon the Nigerian presidency and or fight for Biafra?
Well, the best thing for Peter Obi is for him to have abandoned Nigeria presidency and fight for Biafra, because I've said it earlier on this my analysis that Obi become the president of Nigeria will not solve Nigeria problem. In fact, I speak to you, Fulani Ekpa will still be in the head of the affair, control the affair of the higher ranking of Nigeria. But Obi is a politician. Obi can never do that. And many people who said that are wishing him, they know that Obi will never do it. So for me, let them leave Obi. Obi is not the one that will bring Biafra. Obi cannot, he will not be the one that will bring that. Not the politicians. Politicians are after their selfish interest. Even the southwest where you are from here, how many Yoruba governors, Yoruba politicians that want Oduduwa to come? They won't want it because they are looking the money. Their family is okay. They can send their children to abroad to go and live. Let me ask you, how many politician children, their children are in Nigeria as we speak today? Their children are overseas. Their children are schooling in abroad. There is money. So they are the one ruggeding their life here. Security is there that is guiding them. So they don't feel what you and I is feeling in the street. That's why it paid me to my bone marrow when we criticize Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime. Many Yorubas who are suffering, we are suffering together, we are in the street. They feel that you are insulting the Yorubas. No, we are not. We are always saying about the failure of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I was one person who stood for Osibajo then, when the PC were going to primary, that Osibajo would do far better than Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in the sense that I have seen the weakness in Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that age is no longer on his side. He cannot. Let's not have the promise of Buhari then. I was shouting on top of my voice.
But between Buhari and Tinubu, because many you have seen even some Yorubas are beginning to say that they prefer Buhari than Tinubu. Between both of them, some are saying they are the same, but some are saying that Buhari is better. Some are saying that Tinubu still have more 2 more years.
My brother, none of them is good. It's what Buhari did. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is following his footsteps. Don't forget that Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I will start from where Buhari stopped. These are the statements of the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As we speak, before APC came in power in 2015, Late Yeradua, from Obasanjo to Late Yeradua, they don't consider where you are from. What they are after is the quality you have. You possess it. You can occupy this position and you deliver. E.g., Okonjo-Iweala, you know where he was, where she was, when Obasanjo went to fish him out and use him. And you know the effect of Okonjo-Iweala in Nigeria economy. Charles Oludo, which is now the governor of Anambra State, he was not considered as an Igbo man then. Obasanjo went and picked him. Adesina, the Yoruba man that is now Africa, something like that, a global phenomenon, he was there. He was not the politician. They saw the quality in him. They went to pick him. These are men that caused revolution in our economy under PDP. That African countries, they were running to Nigeria for greener pasture. Nigeria was the center for Africa.
Brutal that brutalized and vandalized my son in the Kanu house. Brutal now is on the run because his home and his village have been brutalized and vandalized by Boko Haram as we speak. No, go and check.
Yes, I said even yesterday, it was reported that Buratai escaped Boko Haram as a weekend. He remains small, therefore killer yesterday.
Yes.
So, does it mean what with the way the country is going? I know that it may be overrun by these insurgents.
No, my brother, it is as a result of killing the Igbos to keep Nigeria warm. That is the result. Whatever a man sow, that shall he reap. Brutal is reaping over what he did to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. And he never reap and finish, then go reap fire. All of them, so far then they match heads. Except a man that can number the number of his hair, that is the man that will escape it. But whereby he showed those my fathers, my uncle that they kill, then go pay tire. That my blood that they share, then go pay tire.
But people are talking about the fact that many Nigerian army also died. But then
many what?
There are many Nigerian army that fought on the, even if the Biafrans died, the Nigerian army too also died. But then
who are the people that fight? Say na Biafra fight them or Bina them carry fight. When you fight somebody, excuse me, there is something I want you to understand. In a fight, either the two must have one experience or the other. You must this one must have injury, the other one must have injury. That's anything when it comes to fight. Do you understand? You must lose in one way or the other. So that one no concern me. But what concerns me is who carry the war come.
Now, Biafra evangelist, this another angle also says that the non people don't want Nigeria to be divided. That God has joined us together. That the Biafra wanted to divide Nigeria. That is not according to God's purposes. What do you have to say about that?
Listen to me. You cannot keep Nigeria one because Nigeria spiritually is already divided and spiritual control the physical. Even as you are talking, the people that merged me and you together emerged us and it have expired in 2014. The amalgamation have expired in 2014. Then what did you want us to do? Everybody has to go in separate ways. And moreover, there was a long rope which was a long time given to Nigeria for them to do what they're supposed to have done, of which that wouldn't have warranted what is happening now. During the other time, I was telling somebody, I said, if me, we have to be Muhammadu Buhari, that take over Jonathan, do you know what I will do? There are many things that Easterners needed. Their brother did not do it, I will go and do it. I will give it to them. By the time I give it to them, I will shut up, go to Kanu, I will shut up anybody. And when I speak, see, I don't need to fight Kanu, I will send his brothers to him. They will fight him and they are the one that will. Kanu will not have mouth. But because of the long rope they give Nigeria, even up till now, they never wish the Eastern region well. And that is why we have the IPOB growing wing. Biafra must come, Baba. Biafra, no choice, no negotiation. It's not negotiable. You can never negotiate Biafra. See, let me tell you, I could remember one time when somebody interviewed, he asked me, Pastor, Evangelist, what if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu concur, agree and admit and decided to pick Biafra? I said, if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu picks Biafra, another person will pick it up.
But there's also a breaking news now.
I said Samanekpan. Let's assume now Samanekpan die, Kanu die, all of them die. Somebody will still stand up.
There's a breaking news now that even the Yoruba are joining the Biafra to ask for an independent nation.
Oh, Yorubas have joined.
But then people are saying that
Oga karaka, oga karaka, oga karaka, oga karaka, oga karaka, Erugo.
Because Professor Yakito said the Fulani men have killed over 29,000 Yorubas. He said it.
Over 29,000 Yorubas.
Yes.
That means he was not even correct.
So now people are saying that
the figure is not even well calculated.
People are saying that Yorubas are not really serious. That they don't want to go. All they are playing is politics. What do you have to say about that?
Yes, I concur with what the man said. In a sense that, you know, in Nigeria, after the Fulani, Yoruba take over, both of them are running hand to hand, left and right, left hand. They don't give the Igbos the opportunity, which you and I know. You can see the mandate of Igbo man, because Nigerians, you, the Yorubas and other Afros, say that the Igbos doesn't join politics, they don't play politics, they don't do this, they don't do that. Only one Igbo man came out in 2023 to prove to Nigerians that the politics started from our ancestral fathers, from our ancestors. We own politics because the Biafra remain the only country in the world and the first, I repeat, first country to practice what democracy. When Obi came, Obi teach them how to do what, to run politics, which in 2023 Obi outright, including Tinubu, he put Tinubu for back. A carry article, he put them for back. But because Obi na Omoigbo, Omoigbo go don't win election. You go allow Omoigbo to rule. Ba chao, Kosheshe, they join together. The two forces join together. We must not give it to Omoigbo. May we give it to Omo Yoruba. After all, now Fulani just come up. May we give them Yoruba. They don't carry and give Yoruba now. Then Yorubas are not ready until they feel what we felt, until they see what we saw, until they pay the price that which Igbos have paid. So we will leave them. Biafra we go. Yorubas